Hi, I'm Troy Morrissey.
And I'm Aubrey Scruggs.
And you guys just watched The Good Host. I'll give 5 seconds for a proper applause. Thank you, you're all too kind. So, how it all started was we came into our Capstone class at the beginning of the semester, and we were tasked with the job of thinking of a concept for a project for our capstone, like something that would really catch the public's eye, you know what I mean? Something that would really just wow people, but also something that we think we could do and that we think would be fun. The first pitch, I was like, okay, let's just get this out here because I think this would be fun. Second pitch, I was like, all right, this is the information. The third pitch...
Oh, this is actually happening.
Okay. Yeah, the third pitch, I came in and pitched it to the panel as a hologram. Talents in film, editing in both After Effects and Premiere, coupled with this 19th century technique to bring you what I would consider the most unique capstone project for years to come. So, that was cool. Yeah, we actually started off with these little, this little upside down pyramid thing that another student had made out of a CD case.
Yes.
Yeah. So we started off with that, and we placed it on top of this tablet, and I hit play, and I just let myself talk as a hologram. That's how we got selected and started on this. So, yeah, I guess that was phase 1 of it. Phase 2 was actually writing the script.
Yes, of course.
I wrote the script, and we brought it into class, and we did a table read. I was really nervous because I was like, oh god, I hope this isn't lame.
Menu that consists of multiple types of cuisines.
Whoa, you talking about $15 milkshakes tasties? Listen, I'm not about to be a bystander to watching a user murder his savings.
After the table read, that's when everything really started to kick off. And we had everybody go upstairs in the studio and record their lines in front of a green screen. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Some craziness came out of that. It's a dangerous thing to put college students in front of a green screen.
Hey, Chris.
Curtain separating us was lifted, just so I could watch the Zero and Ren show instead of enjoying peace, quiet, or literally anything else.
I was going nuts trying to figure out how we were going to present this hologram to people. Like, how we were going to make this not just something that you had to, like, gather around and kind of peek at in, like, a dark classroom. We, we had to make it, visible. So at first we wanted to try to do a bigger version of the pyramid, but, it was just very difficult because, like, the bigger you get, the more, honestly, the more expensive materials you kind of have to start using. We had to upgrade from CD covers to, like, plexiglass.
And again, we're college students. We live off ramen and water. We're supposed to get all this stuff?
We thought of maybe doing, like, a 3-sided pyramid with, like, a black back instead of a 4-sided pyramid, but even then, like, cutting plexiglass into, like, trapezoids is just kind of, like, it's difficult. I got thinking, and I did a little drawing up, and I decided to just, instead of 4 panes, what if we just did 1 pane of glass that went right over top at a diagonal angle? So, that's what we did. We had this small little box for, like, a computer desktop, and I took a knife and cut out a little front spot, and then inside I had a little speaker, and on top we had a tablet, which was attached to something called a makey box, which is like, it uses wires and, like, clips to simulate, like, mouse clicks and spacebar clicks and stuff
really
like that.
Cool. You could hook that thing up to a potato and it'll be a button.
And we looked at it, and we were just like, this is good, but the plexiglass is so thick it's causing a double image. Fortunately, we were given a piece of glass by another person who really helped us out on this project, Jim Perry. And we put it right inside the interactive piece instead of where the plexi was. And it made a very nice image.
It was very clear.
Yeah. So that was phase 3, I'd say.
Yeah.
Just about. But yeah. So phase 4. We were still racking our brains over how we were going to present this to you guys here in stage 14. I really hope they don't change the venue or else this will be really awkward. But I'm still going to stick with it. You guys in stage 14. So ultimately, Paul said, why don't we just make a bigger version of the small one? And I looked at him and I said,
All right.
yeah, you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Why didn't we think of this earlier? We drew up some blueprints. I took them to Paul. He gave them to Jim Perry. And Jim Perry was like, Troy, your measurements were off. But it's not a bad blueprint. So Jim sent us to Lowe's to pick up some lumber so we can construct this, this hologram box 2.0. And, we did that.
Which it is.
And we're like, all right, tomorrow's when we finish this up. And, Aubrey and I, we were sitting in our living room when we got an email from Paul that said, hey, so Jim just finished it. It's done.
That was wild.
Yeah, Jim just decided to be the real MVP and just do it.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, so, we came in and we just got to painting because, we had to make sure it was nice and dark in there. And we finally had our giant hologram box.
Yeah.
And it was kind of crazy because, all these months of, hard work and editing and recording lines with people in front of the green screen and just stressing out as to whether or not this is going to work, it all just started to...
Piece together.
Yeah. You looked at that box and it was just like, this is actually going to happen. I'm going to put this in its own separate phase. I'm going to say phase 4.5, or the finishing touches. These are the phases that meant Aubrey and I were in the media lab last weekend till almost 2 in the morning both nights, editing away, making sure everything's polished. It was stressful and it was tiring, but at the end of the day it was worth it. Everybody had a lot on their plate, but everybody also delivered. And everybody did an amazing job. So it was just, it honestly couldn't have gone better.